Okay, so you guys really liked this hairstyle, so I want to do it for you guys here on the IG. I mean, here on the IG, here on the tube. Oh my goodness. So I've already added my avocado hair milk, so I'm going to go straight in with my honey hydrate. You guys know this is my finish it for me. My secret weapon, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just going to put this all throughout my hair. Now, the first time I did this style, I did not do it like this. I had already had like a, I had already did some coils, and they were already a few days old, so I just kind of revamp the hairstyle from there. So the only difference is I'm starting literally from scratch. All right, so I'm gonna go in with my Eco Styling Gel. I'm gonna take a little, I'm gonna just start on this side. I'm gonna take a little bit of the styling gel. And the vibe is a mohawk, but I did it instead of a mohawk. I tried to do it as a mohawk just to kind of replicate like an old style I used to do when my hair was longer, but my hair ain't long enough. So instead of doing the mohawk, I just kind of did like a puff situation with the bang down in the front. We'll call it a puff bang. How about that? So now I'm just gonna take my hard, stiff bristle brush and I'm just gonna brush it up. I should have ordered me some DoorDash before I started. That way my food would already be on the way. Side note, do you guys like doing DoorDash? Because let me tell y'all, I had ordered some food probably maybe the beginning of the month. And when I got my food, I'm gonna be honest with you, my fries had looked like they had been fooled with. I had got a large fry. I don't know, it just looked, I promise you, it just looked like my joint had been messed with. Like, if I get a large fry and my fries are not at the top, it's just kind of like, okay, you could have just gave me a medium then. All right, so I'm just brushing through any kinks that I have, just that way it can lay smoothly when it comes down to the whole styling. All right, so what I will have to do is leave some out. Okay, so now that we pretty much got everything that we want laid down, I'm gonna take my shoestring. If you guys see me on IG, I showed you guys like a little snippet of my little shoestring trick. I started doing that my first go around with my big chop when I had, my hair was a little bit longer and I was like, I want to snatch, but I want to puff. So how do you get that? Shoestring. And I said, that is so crazy. All right, let me get my shoestring. I know my dog was playing with it earlier. Hold on. So all you want to do, make sure it's even. Put it behind your ears. Now, usually if I was doing a puff, I would just take it straight here and then pull it upwards. But since I need my bangs out, I go back about midway, tighten it. I go ahead and give the back a little push, just that way I'm not pulling my edges out. And I go ahead and start snatching it up. So you see, we get the pull, we get the snatch, and we get the hold. The only part I don't like about using the shoestring is the tucking part, because sometimes it don't want to do right. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. Okay, so now that we are left with our bang, now we can just style our bang kind of like usual, but I want it to still be more of a puffy bang, so I'm not going to try to define it that much, because we're going to have to, and then in the middle I try to connect the hair, so it still kind of gives it kind of a mohawk situation, but it just doesn't go all the way to the back, if that makes sense. I may have to do my puff again because it's not as secure as I want. Now there was another style I had seen. I don't know if you guys have ever used these. These are like little clips. These are so good. The only thing that I don't like about them is that I don't know if it's just my hair is too short or something, but they slip a little bit for me. Maybe I'm just not securing them enough or something. I don't know. They just don't have enough grip. So again, I'm gonna just go through and just try to, and again, I don't want to be too like exact with it. I do want it to be on the puffier side. So the way I get that is I put a little bit of gel in it and then I just kind of focus on curling the ends. Like I just run my silicone brush through the ends of my hair as opposed to going through the entire hair area. Okay, so now that I have the front pretty much together, I'm gonna do the same thing to my puff in the back. Do like this way better because I feel like I can manipulate my hair a little bit better as opposed to like trying to do it when it's really dry. So this is pretty much the hair. I have to charge my battery, so I'll be back so we can do the makeup portion. Alright guys, so first I'm starting out with my Milk Makeup Hydro Gripping Primer and my Thrive Causemetics Illuminating Primer. And when I tell you guys, this has been my new duo for the maximum hold and just gripping action for my makeup, which makes it last all daggone day, okay? If you are out with a mask on, which it kind of defeats the purpose if you're gonna wear a mask and stuff and wear makeup, but like when I tell you, I can have my mask on all day and my makeup did not budge. So like, try it. Don't knock it until you try it, but this has been my go-to. Next, I'm using my Fenty foundation in 360, the hydrating foundation, and my Mented foundation, the stick foundation in L20. And this has been my go-to shade right now. You guys know that my stuff always changes, so probably in like another week or two, this will not even match me, and I'll probably be using something else. But as of right now, this just gives me the most beautiful and flawless finish for my foundation and everything else that we're going to put on. Alright, next I'm moving into the Creamy Bronzer by Fenty. I'm using 05 Teddy. And I've been loving doing my contour first, I guess, because I'm just trying to get better at my whole blending situation. I'm using a Sigma brush to buff this all in and all the areas where I want to be contoured. And next I'm using my ColourPop No Filter Concealer, I believe, in Medium Dark 32. And I've been trying to do my concealer a little different lately here as well. Like, I'm trying not to drag it all the way out past my eye. I'm trying to keep it like right underneath the end of my eye. And then I'm going to use the Fenty concealer in 290, which is just going to give me a little bit more of a highlight. And I'm blending that in the same way. And this sponge I've been using here lately is by Thrive Causemetics, and it is so good, you guys. It is such a good sponge. Okay, now I'm using the Mented Cosmetics Silk Skin Loose Setting Powder in Tan Light or Light Tan. And I'm just buffing this all in. And also what I've been liking to do here lately too is when I apply my setting powder, I like to buff it all the way in until like it's dissolved into the skin. I don't know, I just feel like it looks better when I do it that way. And then I'm going back in with my Fenty bronzer. I'm using the actual bronzer this time in Island Ting. And now I'm using my Mented Cosmetics blush in Pinky Promise. And what's crazy is I probably should have used my Peach for the Stars today. I don't know, like you guys, I just be doing whatever sometimes. I should use my orangey bronzer, but it's okay. And now I'm using an oldie but goodie. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter in 100 Molten Golden. I was hanging with my girl yesterday and she was like, girl, what highlight do you have on? And I was like, honey, Maybelline. It's such a good highlight. I'm telling you guys, it's such an oldie but goodie. And now I'm using the Fenty Brow Pencil. I forgot the shade, but it will be down in the description bar if you are interested, as well as everything else. And of course, using my little eyebrow trick, using some Duo White eyelash glue for my brows to keep them in place. Now moving on to eyeshadow. So I'm going in with this Kokie Cosmetics. I'm not sure if you guys use Kokie Cosmetics, but they send me products here and now. So I'm using the Arabian Nights palette, and I'm just taking some of the brown shades, which I'll put those in the description as well. I'm just using some of those brown shades and just kind of doing a mixture of light browns and dark browns. You guys know I'm always a warm person when it comes to the eyes, and I'm just dusting those in the outer crease, inner crease, the horizon area, underneath the eye, the whole shebang, right? But the star of the show is what's coming next. So this color right here I thought was absolutely beautiful. I used the purple shade. I think it was called Dreamy. And when you guys seen it on my Instagram, this color I will have down below as well because I don't have it handy on me. But I'm using this green shade, and I thought it'd be cool if I just do like another little pop of color today. So I'm just trying to get ready for like fall vibes. As you can tell by my brown chocolatey nails, I'm just ready for fall. So I just figured this brown would be like, I figured the green would be kind of like a nice touch to kind of, I don't know, just bring in those vibes. And then I'm using my same Maybelline highlighter to highlight my inner corner and my brow bone and all of that good stuff. And now, just adding some mascara, using the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, the original, which is my go-to favorite mascara ever. And then I'm going to be using the Ardell Wispy Lashes, which has always been like a staple in my makeup collection when I did wear lashes all the time. So if you are looking for like a beginner lash that still gives you, you know, some volume, some length, and they're not too thick and crazy, I think you would really enjoy the Ardell Wispies. You can get them at Target, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens. I mean, they're sold everywhere, basically. And then going in with my Mented Cosmetics Night Lip Pencil, which, you guys, I thought I was out of these. I had bought 5, and I thought I was completely out. But you guys, I found 2 of them in a purse I was not carrying. And, ooh, girl, I'm happy. Anyway, I'm using the liquid lipstick by Mented Cosmetics as well in the shade Peachy Keen. And that is my lip color. This is the makeup look, guys. I hope you guys like it. Check out my Instagram if you want any up-close photos at Faceovermatter. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. So here's another little angle so y'all can get up close and get into it. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.